Lakers, Pelicans. Wow, what a play-in matchup this is going to be for NBA fans to see. Woohoo, let's go. Remember, the winner of this game will get the number 7 seed in the Western Conference and face the Nuggets in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about LeBron James having a golden opportunity to lead the Lakers into the NBA playoffs once again. Even though the Lakers have struggled at times this season, they have played their best basketball in recent memory, as LeBron James has played phenomenal basketball for the Lakers. As for the Pelicans, they have been an inconsistent basketball team at times and finished the regular season with a home loss to the Lakers out of all possible teams. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. Who will win the play-in matchup, Lakers or Pelicans? And honestly, this game is going to come down to which team can find a mismatch on the floor sooner rather than later. And obviously, that answer is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers. You also look at how the Los Angeles Lakers have more experience in big-time games compared to the New Orleans Pelicans. You also look at how the Lakers are well-coached compared to the Pelicans. And I can't believe that I'm saying this about the Lakers, because whenever you think about Darvin Ham, you don't think of him as a good coach on the basketball court. But when you compare Darvin Ham to Willie Green, Darvin Ham is obviously the better head coach on the basketball floor, and he's able to put players in better positions to succeed. I thought Willie Green got badly outcoached on Sunday when he was coaching for the New Orleans Pelicans, and obviously that team looked very unprepared to play against a team like the Los Angeles Lakers, which was just very mind-boggling, because everybody on the Pelicans knew that if they won that game, they would be the 6th seed and they wouldn't even have to play in the play-in tournament. But the New Orleans Pelicans, they come out flat despite having home court advantage, and they end up getting blown out to the Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, you could say that the Lakers only won by 16 points, but I actually watched the entire game, and I saw that the New Orleans Pelicans were getting emasculated throughout the game. That Lakers team should have won by 30 points, but obviously they let their foot off the gas and they let the Pelicans kind of get back into the game a little bit. That's why they only won by 16 points, but for the most part, the New Orleans Pelicans got massacred to the Los Angeles Lakers in a game where if they had won, they would have been the number 6 seed in the Western Conference. And the New Orleans Pelicans right now, if they're not careful, they're on the verge of having an epic collapse and possibly missing out on the NBA playoffs, because the New Orleans Pelicans, they were in good position not too long ago. Just a month ago, I was talking on this channel, man, this Pelicans team, they could go to the second round of the NBA playoffs. You give this team a matchup like the Los Angeles Clippers, they can beat those guys in a 7-game series. But ever since I've said that, the New Orleans Pelicans have done nothing but collapse afterwards, and they have not played good basketball since. And the strange thing with the New Orleans Pelicans is that they struggle at home. They tend to play better basketball on the road. You look at the tough stretches of the Pelicans' schedule, they've actually played very good during that stretch. The problem with the Pelicans is that when you give them the easy games, they struggle and they just don't look like the same basketball team whatsoever. And I really don't understand what the Pelicans are doing from this perspective as well. They are playing Larry Nance Jr. a ton of minutes, a guy that doesn't really space the floor whatsoever. Yeah, you could say that he shoots 41% from 3, but he's not really taking a whole lot of shots, and he's honestly making teammates around him worse. The Pelicans play better when Jonas Valanciunas is on the floor, but for some inexplicable reason, the New Orleans Pelicans don't want to play Jonas Valanciunas over Larry Nance Jr. And I'll say this, if the New Orleans Pelicans play to come into today's matchup playing Larry Nance Jr. a ton of minutes while eliminating Jonas Valanciunas minutes, that's going to be very problematic for the New Orleans Pelicans, and they're going to get blown off the floor, because obviously the Los Angeles Lakers own the Pelicans this year, and you can look at the season record and everything like that head to head. And why is that? Because of the fact that Darvin Ham is constantly out-coaching Willie Green. But enough ranting about Willie Green. You guys didn't come on here to watch this video for me to talk about Willie Green. I'm here to talk about Los Angeles Lakers and how LeBron James has been an excellent basketball player for them, and how he has turned into playoff LeBron mode. He's obviously activated an extra notch. Obviously, LeBron James has turned into prime Magic Johnson level in recent memory, because he has been passing the basketball really efficiently. He's been able to find teammates open. He's been able to elevate those guys big time. And even though I'm not a LeBron James fan, I do respect his game, and he has played excellent basketball for them. You have to give LeBron James his flowers where credit is due, because LeBron James James has managed to put the Lakers in position to possibly make the NBA playoffs once again. If you asked somebody 2 months ago whether the Los Angeles Lakers would be the number 8 seed in the Western Conference, most people probably wouldn't have believed it. But because of the play of LeBron James as well as other role players on this team, they have been able to elevate themselves into the number 8 seed in the stacked Western Conference. And now all they have to do is beat the Pelicans in order to get the 7th seed. Obviously, Anthony Davis has had an excellent season for the Pelicans. Whatever you think of Anthony Davis, aka AD, the initials usually stood for always dinged, but Anthony Davis has changed the narrative to always dominant because that's how good Anthony Davis has played. He's been excellent on the defensive end of the floor. He's been collecting a lot of rebounds. He's been able to make a lot of shot blocks. He's obviously been dominating the paint. He's done a great job setting pick and rolls for the other Laker guards. And how about the emergence of Austin Reeves, man? What a feel-good story Austin Reeves has been. I know Austin Reeves broke out last year, but he took another step forward in this game. He's averaging almost 16 points a game. He's shooting the basketball really efficiently, and he's been a great passer. He's been the second option to LeBron James in terms of facilitating the basketball, and whenever LeBron James has a guy that he can trust to facilitate the basketball, that's really good. And obviously, Austin Reeves has played a huge role in the success of the Los Angeles Lakers. I think the Los Angeles Lakers are going to go ahead and beat the New Orleans Pelicans during their play-in matchup because of the fact that the Lakers just simply match up against this Pelicans team better than the Pelicans do against the Lakers. Obviously, I've heard some people on ESPN talk about how the Lakers need to throw this game in order to avoid facing the Nuggets in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. That's obviously a bunch of bullshit what I'm hearing from Mike Greenberg and others from ESPN. Look, you play to win the game. That's what Herb Edwards once said. He was a pretty good head coach in the NFL. I know that we're talking NBA, but that saying goes through all sports and real life as well. You play to win the game. And obviously, Mike Greenberg talked about how the Lakers need to lose this game in order to avoid playing the Nuggets. It's just absolutely crazy to me. I think if you're the Lakers, you want to win this game, and I think that the Lakers should want to win this game as well, because anytime you're a professional basketball player, you should always play to win the game. You should take pride in wanting to win every game that you can. That's what a professional does. And before I ramble on too much though, I'm going to show you guys this clip of Mike Greenberg saying that the Lakers need to lose this game against the Pelicans in order to boost up their chances of going further in the NBA playoffs. I'm glad Tim Legler put Mike Greenberg back in his place. Roll the film.
The Lakers should not play tomorrow night. They should not play LeBron. They should not play AD. They do not want to be the 7 seed. You want to be the 8. I'm taking my chances in a one and done at home against either Sacramento or Golden State and go in against the very young OKC Thunder in round 1 instead of going into the buzzsaw that is Denver. I think it is worth the risk.
Everything you said is right, except for one thing. You put yourself into a one-off situation. Okay, where you lose one game and you're going home for the summer if you lose that second night, right? This is different with the Knicks. You're talking about win or lose determines your seeding.
Right.
You still have a best of 7 series you're about to go play, right? And the better team will win that series. This is different. Like, you lose that game intentionally, you put yourself into a situation where you're playing the winner of the 9-10 and anything could happen. Somebody gets hurt, somebody gets in foul trouble, D'Angelo Russell goes 1 for 14. Like, there's so many things could happen in one game.
Yes.
And you find yourself going home for the summer.
I
think that's a little bit more precarious.
I recognize the risk, but I think life is about assessing risk, reward. Is it worth that risk to avoid playing Denver in round 1 or 2? There's no one who can. Look, the Nuggets are the one team the Lakers have no chance to beat. Realistically, no chance to beat. And you know who knows that? LeBron James knows that. They got swept by the Nuggets last year. That is a matchup they are hoping someone else knocks off Denver along the way. To me, Alan, I understand the risk. And if you wind up losing at home Friday night to Sacramento or Golden State, you wind up looking terrible. But I think it is a risk worth taking.
That was obviously a stupid take by Mike Greenberg, and if LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are having that mindset right now, then I hope that they lose every game in the play-in tournament. But luckily for us, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers don't have that mindset, at least openly. Now, who knows, maybe LeBron James does have that mindset deep down in his heart, but I think LeBron James would even recognize that you play to win the game, and I think he's going to win the game against the Pelicans. I hope the Lakers don't try to throw their game against the Pelicans, because that will ruin the integrity of the sport. And obviously, the Los Angeles Lakers are the better team when you compare them to the New Orleans Pelicans. I think this game is going to go throughout the Lakers' favor for the most part. I think they are going to be in control for most of the game. Do I think it's going to be a blowout like the previous game? No, I don't think that's going to be the case. But I think the Lakers are going to be in control throughout this game. I think they're going to win this game by 8 points. I think LeBron James is going to play really good basketball. I got the Los Angeles Lakers scoring 120 points, while I got the Pelicans scoring 112 points. I think that is ultimately going to be an 8-point ball game, but that ultimately LeBron James and Anthony Davis is going to make more impact for the Lakers than Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram will for the Pelicans. It's as simple as that. The Lakers are going to end up getting the number 7 seed in the Western Conference, so that is why the Lakers will beat the Pelicans in their play-in matchup, as they will win by the score of 120 to 112. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @Dustin Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin Tran and @Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.